Hey guys, so great to see you. I'm Terrie and I'm here to help you get out of indecision and into your intuition. And what I wanted to talk to you a bit about today was the ascension period that we're in. Now, every human and every creature, so any being that is sentient, is going through an energetic upgrade called the ascension. And what that is we are moving from a 3D physical world into the fifth dimensional world, which is more of a place where you're using more of your senses. So right now, pretty much everything that you look at or your reality is all about what you actually see, what you hear, and what you could touch. Yes? But we're moving into an energetic frequency and upgrade where more of our senses are going to be used, like our inner knowing, right? Our hearing will increase, our taste, our smells, all of our senses. So we'll be going into more of like an extra sensory perception kind of place. Now, this process started around 2012, 2015, like in between there. And it goes to about 2022. And what's happening is that humans are expanding their consciousness. We're becoming more aware of just ourselves. So we're migrating from more of a me place to a we place. And that affects the ego. And the ego knows that its time is limited. And when the ego knows that its time is limited, it starts to act out, which is why we're starting to see on the world stage so much basically bullshit, right? So we are having awakenings in our belief systems, awakenings in our consciousness, awakenings in the fact that our patterns are no longer working for us. We want to heal our traumas. We want to move forward because we know that there is more than just what actually is. So essentially, we're being nudged into our higher selves, right? And this is happening energetically. So we are energetically shifting, okay? And the electromagnetic field of the earth is trying to blend and integrate with our own personal electromagnetic field, right? So that's why there is discomfort. And on top of that, our own personal electromagnetic fields have to blend, mesh, and integrate with everybody else's electromagnetic fields. So you can just imagine, what a challenge or possible shit show, if you want to use that, this could be as everybody is just trying to figure out who they are relative to themselves, who they are relative to the people around them, and then who they are relative to their role here on planet Earth in humanity. Yes, recipe for a shit show. So that's why you see so many people breaking down and so many people also breaking through. So everybody wants to learn about themselves. People want to expand their consciousness. And this is actually really awesome, even though it's really, 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 really uncomfortable. So basically, our hearts and our minds are uniting, right? The mind is the ego, the heart is the soul. So we're starting to see a marriage between heart and soul and mind, okay? So again, there are physical discomforts, actually. There are some physical symptoms that maybe you've had as this is happening, because again, energetically, our human body, which is density and matter, is trying to integrate light waves and frequencies. So I'm just going to read to you just a few of these symptoms that you might be experiencing. And if you are, just know that everything's fine. You're okay. It'll pass, like gas, right? So here you go. Here are some of the symptoms: headaches, sleep interruption, heightened sensitivities to smell, sight, taste, emotional tenderness, feelings of unity, feelings like you're losing your mind or going crazy, losing track of time, bumping or dropping things, hearing high-pitched sounds or ringing in the ears, waves or jolts of energy and gratitude. Those are my favorite, by the way. Throughout your body, discomfort being in crowds. It's a lot harder for you to be around people. A yearning to go home, even if you're all cozy and comfortable in your bed. Yes. Energy pulsing in your feet and rapid heart rate. Yes. Yes. So this is happening to every being on this planet, okay? And we're seeing the clash of the old and the new, that's what's going on. So you might even be feeling like you're having an inner war with yourself as you are evolving and changing as well. So it's really important for you to be compassionate and kind to yourself, as well as patient with other people, because they are having an awakening. And if you've already had your awakening, please, please, please be there for other people who are having theirs. It can be kind of scary when all of a sudden you have more psychic experiences. You're able to see, hear, like all of your senses get heightened. Yes. Some people can now start seeing people who have crossed over, and their mediumistic tendencies are now starting to come through. Some people are beginning to notice that they are healers. Some people are just noticing that they're getting better at whatever job that they're doing, because now they have a heightened sense of intuition about the proper way to do it. Matter. It's just this heightened sense of everything. So it's so important to be kind to yourself and kind to other people, patient with yourself, patient with other people as this ascension is happening, as you are having an awakening. This is growth, change, and evolving. And I know it can be uncomfortable. So there's some information about the ascension for you in case you had any questions as to what was going on. What am I always saying, you guys? Stay connected to your family and friends, stay connected to me, and of course, stay connected to yourself. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, check out terriehuberman.com, and I can get you unstuck and moving forward, thriving in a life of freedom, joy, and security. And you know what, y'all? I will see ya on the flip side.